Hello, and welcome back. I'm so glad you've tuned in as we're here to celebrate the Invictus Games Vancouver Whistler, which has come to a rapturous close. Emotions ran high as we celebrated the extraordinary spirit of our competitors, the strength of their journeys, and the power of unity. And from the Sussex's own website, they sum it up very poignantly, saying, quote, "Over the past week, we've witnessed incredible feats of courage, strength, and perseverance, each one a testament to the unbreakable spirit of those who have served." The closing ceremony marked a bittersweet end to this remarkable chapter as we gathered one last time to honor the competitors who have made us all proud. After musical arts performed to a crowd of champions and friends, Prince Harry took to the stage and delivered heartfelt remarks, first thanking the host First Nations for their support and leadership, saying, quote, "To our host First Nations, thank you for your partnership and friendship over the past 3 years. You've shown us what it looks like to fight for the survival of something far greater, your land, your culture, your communities, your light. You show the world how to move forward, armed with truth in order to receive reconciliation," end quote. Throughout the Games, athletes from over 23 nations competed, not only for medals, but for the pride of friends, families, and their communities. They showed us that victory isn't just measured in time or score, but in the personal triumphs, shared experiences, and deep bonds forged on and off the field. Prince Harry also added, quote, "I can't stand before you and promise there won't be challenging times ahead, but I promise you, you're better equipped now than you were before. You've reclaimed what was lost, restored what was broken, achieved the impossible. Remember what makes you tick. Hold on to it, rely on it, use it for yourself and those around you, for service to one another will save us," end quote. Whether standing on the podium, cheering from the sidelines, or pushing past their limits to achieve personal milestones, every competitor has left an indelible mark on the hearts of all who have been fortunate enough to witness this event. The Invictus Games have once again proven that no matter the challenge, the strength of the human spirit knows no bounds. A huge thank you to the cities of Vancouver and Whistler, whose warm welcome and commitment to excellence made this event unforgettable. And to the many volunteers who gave their time, energy, and hearts, we thank you for being the backbone of this event. The Games may be over, but the mission of the Invictus Games Foundation continues to support and empower those who serve and have served. Canada, you did it again. Thank you. Merci beaucoup. End quote. That is their summary. You can feel the impact these games have had on their lives. So what a day, what a day. Embracing the last day of the Invictus Games in Vancouver. Let's look back and recap all of those special and unforgettable moments. I'm not going to miss any good bits. So Harry stepped out for the final day of the last iteration of the International Adaptive Sports Tournament for wounded, injured, and sick service personnel. He attended an indoor rowing event at the Vancouver Convention Centre where he spent time chatting and sharing a few laughs with Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, who flew in for the final day of the Games. They shared a warm hug, posed for pictures. The pair sat in the bleachers with Canadian fans, cheering as athletes competing on rowing machines lined up in the middle of the room gave their all. And also Trudeau and Harry stopped periodically to shake hands and take pictures with spectators and volunteers at the event. As you can see here, the pictures. And after those incredible performances of indoor rowing and watching the medalists feted, it was on to the culmination of the event, wrapping up 2025 Invictus Games. It was on to the closing ceremony, and it was a full house with a strong crowd of about 12,000. The ceremony was held at Rogers Arena. It was a festive mood as everyone came together one last time as a collective group of people to celebrate their success. And indeed, the event had a heavy focus on the competitors and their journey at the Games. And as mentioned, the event was headlined by Prime Minister Justin Trudeau and Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex. And besides those two, others making appearances at the closing ceremony included famed wheelchair athlete and philanthropist Rick Hansen, Olympic gold medalist Ashley McIlvore, Paralympics bronze medalist Alexis Guimond, and Vancouver Mayor Ken Sim. It truly was jubilant. Even as Prince Harry said later in his speech, Canada had achieved the impossible, in quotes. Prince Harry and Justin Trudeau, after all the performances, also took to the stage to share their own closing remarks. Justin Trudeau stood on the stage saying, quote, "It's just such an honor to be here because the Invictus Games are about more than competition. They're about perseverance in the face of adversity, and they are about strength and resilience of the human spirit," end quote. It was an electrifying atmosphere, but this moment stands out. He did say quite a bit, but I want to highlight this moment. He talked about the impact, the global impact that Harry's Invictus Games have made. He said this to the Duke of Sussex, quote, "To the Duke of Sussex, Prince Harry, without whom these Invictus Games would never have happened. You are the one who turned this incredible idea into a reality, and as someone who you roped in early on in my time as Prime Minister, I can testify to the energy, the dedication, the commitment this man has to you and to this ideal," end quote. Take a watch.
Without whom these Invictus Games would never have happened. You are the one who turned this incredible idea into a reality. And as someone that you roped in early on in my time as Prime Minister, I can testify to the energy, the dedication, the commitment this man has to you and to this ideal. You have changed the lives of so many people for the better, and for that, we all owe you the deepest debt of gratitude. Thank you, Harry.
You could see Prince Harry literally fighting back his tears in that moment. You can tell what all of this means to him as he took in that tribute with emotion, and the crowd stood on their feet, those who could, and they gave him a standing ovation. And all Harry could do was fight back his tears and, just throw a thumbs up. Even me relaying this to you, it's so emotional watching that reaction from him. He also went on to say, quote, "You've changed the lives of so many people for the better, and for that we all owe you the deepest debt of gratitude," end quote. And he told him, "Thank you," end quote. Absolutely, I think that echoes the sentiments of everyone. Harry has put his all behind these games. He's given his time, he's given so much energy and the commitment that he has. And I'm sure after the games, he is going to have a long, long time just to sleep it all off. He has spent all of those days up and down, meeting with people, going to the games, doing a lot behind the scenes, even hosting a show. He just needs a rest, a huge vacation. So congratulations to everyone involved. And of course, to Prince Harry, we tip our hats to you. This shows what he is all about: service, once served, always serving, and he lives by that motto. And by the way, I want to say this here, Meghan as well sent her love to Prince Harry as he was in the closing ceremony. She took to her Instagram to support him with a video of him receiving a standing ovation at the event following Prime Minister Trudeau's tribute to him. And she said this in the caption, "So proud of you," in quotes.
My friends, thank you again for a captivating, mesmerizing, and memorable week.
So even Meghan is watching from home cheering with Archie and Lily. You know that this for them is also a memory that they will hold dear. And as Harry has said, he would like the children to be a part of the game. So let's see what's in store for the next Invictus Games moving forward. Even as the bid for the games beyond 2027 have already opened up, with South Korea already throwing their hat in. Let's see who wins that one as well. Who knows, perhaps in one of the future games, we will see the Sussexes as a family going out to show their gratitude and dedication towards the Invictus Games in person. That would be great. So as I mentioned before, Prince Harry as well did take to the stage at the closing ceremony, delivered his heartfelt speech to the veterans and service personnel. He also gave a shout out to the Invictus wives, husbands, girlfriends, boyfriends, kids, and grandparents, and told them to stand up and be recognized. And these are some remarks that were standout from the Duke of Sussex.
Being a hero, being a role model, it's not just about resilience, skill, or power. It's about integrity, compassion, and courage. You give us hope. You guys give us hope through your healing, through your honesty, and through your humanity, and of course, through your humor. You know exactly what I'm talking about. It's an in-house joke. Our entire Invictus community, whether here tonight or watching from home, is making the world a better place. And you're doing it by being your awesome selves. It's because of the strength you give to the world, the power of your example, your duty to one another. You may swear allegiance to different flags, but you stand united in your decency, your compassion, and your spirit of service.
You can see it there as he talks about those who have overcome their own personal struggles. And as he mentioned, being a hero and being a role model is not just about resilience, skill, or power. It's about integrity, compassion, and courage. And I wonder, what was the in-house joke that he shared with them? Some of you who may be in on it, please share that with us in the comment section. But it has been super inspiring. They're all making the world a better place. And this is also something that was super standout to me, Harry's commitment to his brothers and sisters. He said this, quote, "While I never expected that we would still be here in 2025, from one soldier to another, I also promise you this, so long as our brothers and sisters are striving to heal and grow, the games will go on. So long as there are those around the world who view you with sympathy rather than admiration and respect, the games will go on," end quote. And Harry welcomed the next Invictus Games with excitement with the words, quote, "Bring on Invictus Games Birmingham 2027. You have permission to party," end quote. So yes, the games are going from strength to strength. And as Harry said, that this is a, quote, "platform for positive change." It's so much more than a sporting event. And I cannot wait to see what they have in store. Canada, you truly did it. We salute you all for showing up and showing out for the entire event. From the opening to the closing ceremony, you really raised the bar. And those who are part of the military community who walked out on both opening and closing ceremonies to a full house, it just shows the love, it shows the respect by the Invictus Games community. And you know what? It is amazing, the commitment and dedication that you've shown. The energy in the house as well, off the charts. We love it. And I cannot wait for the next games. And on that resplendent occasion, with everything going on, the event also served to mark as a handoff point for the Games, as Vancouver handed over the Invictus flag to representatives from the United Kingdom ahead of the 2027 iteration to be held in Birmingham. I'm already missing the Invictus Games, and I have full confidence that they will go above and beyond for those who serve to make the next Games even better than they've ever been. So with that, it's a wrap on Invictus Games 2025, and I would like to say thank you, Canada. Thank you, Invictus Games Vancouver Whistler, for the outstanding memories and the tremendous effort. What a time we've had. What a day. It was a moment to reflect, to celebrate, and also just to look back at the historicness of it all. Everyone did their part and did it to their best to make this Invictus Games in Canada historical. I do want to take a quick minute here as we celebrate everyone for their part in the success of the Invictus Games 2025, and also just acknowledge Prince Harry and his wife Meghan for their participation at this year's event. They showed up, they showed out, they met with people, they looked them in their faces, listened to their stories, encouraged them, went out, cheered for everyone, and everything else that went on behind the scenes that many of us do not know of. We just want to thank them for their commitment, dedication, and sacrifice. They truly have made a difference in so many people's lives. And now, as it goes on to the UK, we can only hope that they will take it to the next level, take the ball and run with it. We are hoping that Prince Harry and Meghan, if she will be accompanying him, will have adequate security. And for those of you in the comments who have mentioned that the broadcasting was not up to par, I hope that they will do better. The ball literally is in your court. Once again, these were my highlight standouts. I would like to know yours in the comment section below. What a fun time we've had. So as always, before we log off, allow me here to thank those of you who support this channel financially and shout out a couple of you here by name. A very special thank you to you. Valerie Smith, thank you for being a channel supporter. Thank you for always demonstrating your generosity and kindness. You are a blessing to me and to this community, and I pray for God to bless you and yours. I love you and thank you. And now a very special thank you to those who gave through Super Chat. Thank you to you, Lydia Washington, who is one of the channel moderators here as well. You are such a light. Your generous contributions to this channel and to me have been truly meaningful. You are kind, and I thank you for your thoughtfulness and for impacting this channel. I love you. God bless you. A very special thank you now to those of you who gave through Super Thanks. A special thank you to you. You go by the handle Kavari Lewis. Your kindness is deeply appreciated. Thank you for your generous support in your giving. Thank you for thinking of me as well. And I'm genuinely appreciative of you. Thank you. Thank you. Once again, thank you to all who like, comment, share, to all channel supporters, to all of you who've been in the chat and made this week so amazing and added to the joy of this week. Thank you. You are thoroughly appreciated. I love you all. If you liked this one, give it a thumbs up, click subscribe. It truly does help out the channel. Follow on social media. Links will be in the pinned comment in the description bar as well. Once again, share your thoughts, comments, highlights, and standouts in that comment section below. Keep it here for more, and I will catch you in the next one. Have a blessed one.
There are those around the world who view you with sympathy rather than admiration and respect. The Games will go on. And so long as the challenges around us demand it and require it, the Games will go on. Bring on Invictus Games, Birmingham 2027. You guys have permission to party. Thank you.